Greetings and salutations to you all, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? Kluger here, as always. Wishing you well and happy times and Merry Christmas to you all. Bit of an update video for you on the accident/injury from my previous blog. Unfortunately, the prognosis is not as good as originally thought. I had to go to the hospital in the end. I went to the doctors to get an x-ray done. And the x-ray didn't turn out so good. Actually, I've taken a photo of it. Hopefully, I can splice it in here. Basically, I broke my clavicle pretty severely. Clavicle is collarbone in layman's terms. It is snapped right at the end, just above basically the cap of the shoulder bone, which is called the acromion for any physiology nerds. So like the top bone on the shoulder, which connects to the collarbone via tendon. Yeah, it snapped right down that end, just right before the tendon. I'll be overlaying the x-ray somewhere here so you can see how far as well the collarbone is actually displaced. You can see here in webcam land there's a bruise, a nice big bruise there, because the way the collarbone's broken, it's actually sort of sticking out, and you can even see very slightly here, this little bump here on my shoulder is the collarbone poking out, which is really great and awesome. What this means is potentially I will require surgery to pin the collarbone back into place, potentially, or alternatively I need to stay in a sling for at least a month to 6 weeks, with my arm almost completely, or as still as possible. What this equates to is basically being able to play no keyboard and mouse games for at least a couple of weeks from now. Because of Christmas time and doctors being on holidays, I wouldn't even be able to go into surgery for at least 1 week. So in a week I've got a follow-up consult, and we'll make a decision from there depending on how the bone hopefully starts to reset, and I won't need surgery. The jury's out on whether you do surgery on an injury like this. It's pretty far displaced, which is not good, but I had 2 different doctors give 2 different opinions, so I'm really not sure on the best course of action at this point in time. But anyway, what you care about is my channel, I suppose, and how I'm going to make content. I know most of you guys are here and you're really into the action RPGs, particularly Grim Dawn. Unfortunately, due to its keyboard and mouse nature, you need 2 hands really to do anything decent, and I can't really do that now. It's a real shame. Yeah, I just can't play any of those games properly, really. So because my right arm has to be like, except for my fingers and wrist, have to be pretty well still. So all I can really offer to you guys for the foreseeable future is controller-based games, which I've done some in the past, like Rocket League, Rebel Galaxy. I can play GameCube games again. I can start doing some more Star Fox and other games. Even PlayStation. I've got a PS3 and a PS4 downstairs, which I could also record feasibly. But that's all I can really play. I know it's not necessarily what you guys are subscribed to my channel for, but I don't want to just let my channel go silent for a month or 6 weeks or however long this recovery period ends up being. So I will end up doing it anyway. So this is more of a heads up, I guess, in a way. Just, hey, I'm going to just be playing some controller-based games for now. It's not going to really be necessarily the tutorial, the hardcore veteran sort of stuff that you're used to in Grim Dawn Land or whatever have you. But if I find some hardcore games that I can try to master in the meantime, I'm totally down for that. Which brings me to my next point. If you have any ideas or thoughts or feelings on games that you would like to see me do with this restriction in place, let me know, because that'd be really cool. If you guys have thoughts, yeah, any feedback, any games you can think of that I could play with a controller that you'd like to see, give me a shout, and I will gladly do my best to oblige. So yeah, there you go. This injury sucks, butthole. I pretty much have to stay at home for the length of the recovery period, whatever it ends up being. So surgery would be the quicker option. But it's surgery, and that really sucks. I mean, it's a nasty freaking surgery, because they just stick bolts and pins and plates in there, and would wreck my arm for several days, and then they have to pull pull all that stuff back out once the bone heals, and it's really nasty and gross. So, but then as you guys saw with the amount of displacement with the collarbone, I mean, it could go either way. I'm really not sure what to do, but that'll all come in due course. But in the meantime, I've got to make other content. So, excuse me. Just to let you guys know, I'll be doing my best to keep bringing you some content at least. Even editing is going to be hard, but I'm going to do my best for you. And there you go. So, hopefully some occasional videos coming to you soon. I hope you guys have a safer holidays than I have. And I hope to see you around. Have a good one.